Melissa Dawn is a life coach, and her mantra is become the CEO of your life. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning.
And a happy new year to you.
Well, it's great to start it off here.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk a bit about the new year. Of course, with New Year's, a lot of people have resolutions. I think you have a different way of thinking about resolutions. But first off, I'm so interested in this. You're a life coach. Who are the types of people that come to you as a life coach and want to help?
People that are tired of being the hamster in the wheel. You know, a lot of people try and they don't seem to be making progress. They keep on finding themselves in the same place. So somebody that needs some help and some guidance to take their life to the next level.
Okay, so we got to talk about empowerment and taking responsibility for your life. What do you have to say about that?
Well, a lot of people are unhappy, and instead of taking accountability for it, they blame everybody else around them. You know, they blame their boss, their partner, their parents. And, you know, really, we're adults, and we all have a choice. So you need to point the finger back to yourself and say, what can I do to change this? You know, you need to acknowledge that there's always room for improvement.
Okay, so you bring it back to yourself. Obviously, when you look at yourself, you know, people have some gremlins in them, some things they'd like to change. Maybe they want to be the captain of their life. How do you tame those gremlins?
The gremlins are the voices inside you that say, you can't do this. Who do you think you are? Like, you know, or like me today, whenever we're doing something a bit out of our comfort zone, or when I do public speaking or television, it's like, oh, what if I mess up? Like, what if I stutter? What if I forget what I'm going to say? So we all have those voices, but we can't give them the microphone. We have to tune into our captain, which is our highest self, the part of us that says, you can do this, go, like, just try. And that's the voice we have to listen to.
And do we have to look at this as sort of like little micro steps, or do you really need to have a big picture vision of your life?
You need to have a big picture vision so you know what you're working towards. So you have to say, if everything was possible, what would I truly want in my career, in my relationship, with my money and finances, in my personal growth, in my well-being, in my fun and recreation? What does my perfect life look like? And create a vision of it. Create a vision board that you can look at every day so all the decisions you need to make are aligned with that big picture vision.
And with that vision board, there's obviously a starting point. You're in the starting blocks. What do you have to do to get started?
Ask yourself what you truly want. It's taking time to ask yourself that important question, and not based on what everyone else wants for you, but what you truly want.
And you know what you truly want. You mentioned a little bit before in the interview about the inner voice, the voice that talks to you. Tell me more about that inner voice and how much we need to listen to it.
Well, whenever we make decisions in our life, we need to make sure it's aligned with that big picture vision, but also that it's aligned with the captain's voice. So the voice that always wants to move forward and that feels right for you, because maybe somebody else will direct you on another path, but it doesn't feel right for you. You got to tune into your heart and your gut, and when making big decisions, tune to that place, not just your head.
The captain's voice, is this the voice in your head that's giving you the orders, right? This is the one that's giving you the directives, you must do this. Who is this captain?
It's your big cheerleader. It's the one that believes in you and trusts that you will do your best no matter what.
And finally, a point that I want to bring up is speaking the truth. Being true to yourself, being true to others. I think you're passionate about this, so tell me a bit about that.
Well, you know, as Meryl Streep says, what makes you different or what makes you weird, that is your strength. But a lot of us are afraid to be different or weird, right?
Yeah.
We adapt
Tell me about it.
No, but we adapt to what other people expect of us. So a lot of us, it's hard to, we conform and we don't speak our truth. So what I say is to set the intention at least once a day to say something that you wouldn't normally say. So embrace confrontation, you know, because if you need to say something to your boss, to your partner, to your parents, as hard as it might be, at least once a day, try to say something that you wouldn't normally say so that you can bring more of your true self out there every day.
And just about those resolutions, you know, that traditional New Year's resolution, what's your take on it? Good, bad?
As long as it's done because it's really important to you and it's not because what everybody else is doing.
Gotcha. Melissa Dawn, life coach, the mantra, become the CEO of your life. And you can find her on Twitter at CEO of Your Life. I love that. Good handle. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back on Breakfast Television.